Sometimes the person who promised to stay forever becomes the reason you learn how to live with silence. A marriage hurts the most when two people live under the same roof but feel miles apart in their hearts. The saddest thing in a marriage is not fighting. Be you pretending everything is okay while your heart is quietly breaking. Sometimes a wife doesn't want gifts, she just wants the husband who once cared about her feelings. A husband may forget that his silence can slowly break the heart that once trusted him completely. The worst loneliness is sleeping beside someone who no longer understands your tears. Marriage becomes painful when love turns into responsibility, but respect disappears. A wife can stay strong for years, but one day the weight of ignored feelings becomes too heavy. Sometimes the distance between husband and wife is not measured in miles, but in unspoken words. The saddest love story is when two people still care, but no longer know how to fix what is broken. A husband's harsh words can leave deeper scars than silence ever could. A wife may smile in front of everyone, but only her pillow knows how many tears she hides. When love fades in marriage, even small conversations start feeling like heavy burdens. Sometimes the heart breaks, not because of betrayal, but because of constant neglect. The pain of marriage is when memories are full of love, but the present is full of distance. A wife doesn't stop loving easily, she just stops expecting. The hardest part of marriage is realizing the person you trusted the most no longer understands you. Silence between husband and wife often hides stories that words can't explain. Love dies slowly when respect and care are forgotten. Sometimes the strongest couples are the ones quietly fighting battles nobody sees. A wife's tears are often the result of many nights of feeling unheard. The saddest feeling is when your partner becomes a stranger while still being your spouse. A husband may think he is busy with life, but the wife only remembers the moments he wasn't there. Marriage becomes painful when love turns into routine and affection disappears. The worst heartbreak is loving someone who no longer values your presence. Sometimes a wife stops complaining because she knows nothing will change. The deepest wounds in marriage are caused by the words we never say. Two people can share the same home, but live completely different emotional lives. A husband's indifference can slowly turn love into silent suffering. The saddest part of love is watching it fade while you still remember how beautiful it once was. A wife doesn't break suddenly, she breaks slowly after being ignored again and again. Marriage hurts when apologies replace understanding again and again. Sometimes love remains in the heart, but peace disappears from the relationship. The silence of a broken marriage can be louder than the worst argument. A husband may not see the pain, but a wife feels every moment of emotional distance. The hardest tears are the ones that fall when no one is watching. Marriage becomes lonely when two hearts stop sharing their truth. A wife's patience is strong, but even patience has a breaking point.